Thank you, Constance. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ken Zimney, CFO here at ICE Systems. I'd like to address a couple target areas we're going to be discussing within this conference. We were going so well. Thank you, Constance. Thank you, Constance. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ken Zimney, CFO here at ICE Systems. I'd like to talk about a couple key areas we're going to be talking about within this press conference. Hello, Thank you, Constance. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ken Zimney, CFO here at ICE Systems. I'd like to discuss a couple target areas I'm going to be discussing within my presentation. First, I'm going to give you a quarter-by-quarter strategy of our tactics that we employed in each of our quarters. That's going to include financial results, pricing concepts, brand profitability, unit sales, and in detail brand specifics. Now, the quarter 2 strategy, we established that we were going to hit the Mercedes market. And we aimed at the higher end of the price range to maximize our profits. And we also established what we like to call our rebate strategy, where we offer a lot of rebates to keep the customer interested in our product. Now, the results we've seen for quarter 2 were very well. We posted a revenue of over $1 million, and after all our expenses were paid of offices and advertisement campaigns, we posted a net profit of $56,375. Granted, this isn't a lot, but given that it's our first quarter within a test phase market, it was very well for us. Unit sales were about 263 units, and this was for our Igloo 1.0, the first computer we launched at the Mercedes market. The Igloo 1.0 was priced at $4,200 with a $300 rebate, again a rebate strategy, and it had a sales revenue of, again, approximately $1 million, and a brand profitability of about $270,000. This was our first computer aimed at this segment, and given how early it is, it performed very well. Moving into quarter 3, we really didn't change a whole lot in our strategy. We pretty much remained constant. It was very efficient, and we saw it was working successfully, so we didn't really change much. One thing we did change, though, we had a major advertisement revamp. We got feedback from our customers that our advertisements weren't really hitting the mark, so we decided we need to change what we were doing. And the results seen in quarter 3 prove that by doing that, it was a very good move. We posted revenues of over $3 million, approximately, and after everything was paid for, we had a net profit just under $1 million, which is a significant increase from quarter 2. Now, moving into unit sales, we more than tripled our unit sales from 263 to 750 units, again of our Igloo 1.0. We can see that our sales revenue more than tripled, and that our brand profitability increased from $270,000 to over $1 million. Again, the price remained the same, but with that advertising revamp, it really helped us sell our Igloo product. Here are a couple graphic representations that are going to show you our brand profitability unit sales. Hopefully they'll become important to you, and I'll help you better understand the material as I'm presenting it. Now, the quarter 4 strategy was a bit different from quarter 2 and 3. Quarter 2 and 3 were our conservative phases. Quarter 4 marks our aggressive expansion phase. Our price strategy changed a lot because we're seeing a lot of competition in the Mercedes market, and we're getting complaints that our products are too expensive. So, to change that, we lowered the price of our Igloo 1.0, which is now the 2.0, and I'm going to talk about that later. We also introduced a new product, the Cube 1.0. We set it at a price point below that of the competition, because now, seeing the competition and our other computer competition, we need to offer competitive prices. Some key factors for quarter 4, we totally remodeled the Igloo series. Went from the 1.0 to the 2, and that was a huge increase in performance for that unit. We also had the creation of the Cube, which is aimed at our workhorse segment, a totally new market new to ICE systems. We also increased our advertisements, and we have a global expansion and increased our sales force for quarter 4. Results for quarter 4 were great. We posted revenues of approximately $8 million, and after everything was bought and paid for, we posted a net profit of $1.6 million, which is again a significant increase from the previous quarter. As seen by this graph, it's a nice steady increase from Q2 through 4. And here we can see our revenue versus gross profit, and we can see that the Cube made up majority of our gross profit for this quarter, and the Cube made up a good quarter. Again, it's a beginning product, and for how early it is in the market, it performed very well. Unit sales increased across the board from only selling 750 units in quarter 3 to about 3,000 in quarter 4. It was a nice increase on both products' behalf. This will give you an idea of the brand profitability units as we go through the presentation, how they rank up compared to each other. We can see now that the Igloo is more profitable than the Cube. Now within the Cube, or the Igloo 2.0, excuse me, we posted sales revenue of about $5.5 million, and after all the advertisements and product designs were paid for, had a brand profit of about $1.5 million. Now, the profit per unit decreased significantly because we had to lower the price due to competition and the talk about how expensive our product was, but we still sold far more units that was still profitable for us. As you can see here, the retail price dropped from $4,200 to $3,000, again paired with a $300 rebate. So the total price came out to $3,900 in quarter 3 to now $2,700 within quarter 4, our new pricing strategy. This again gives you a graphical representation of the Igloo product. The Cube series did also very well.
Can the gentleman who is looking for the book Art and Architecture in Medieval France please come to the circulation desk?